Hello, I'm Bill Cullum, current chairman of the Yancey Foundation. 10 years ago, several community leaders in Yancey County found that many of our not-for-profits needed additional funding. The Yancey Foundation was founded under the Community Foundation of Western North Carolina, housed in Asheville. In the past 10 years, the Yancey Foundation has awarded $476,000 to aid these groups. These funds came from the gains for our invested money and with added funds from the Foundation of Western North Carolina. The Yancey Foundation still has in excess of $250,000 invested in its funds today.
Since 1995, hundreds of residents in Yancey County have given to the Yancey Foundation. In fact, over the last several years, the Yancey Foundation has received over $257,000 in contributions. And 100% of that money is maintained in a permanent endowment here in Yancey County. We don't spend the principal. What we spend is the earnings. The principal is invested with the Community Foundation of Western North Carolina, of which we're an affiliate. The Community Foundation of Western North Carolina has, including our money, over $160 million to invest. So we get the benefit of their investment strength with our $257,000. What we get back from the Community Foundation is the earnings on this money every year. And over the last several years, they have sent back to us over $77,000 in earnings, which we've used to fund the needs of nonprofits here in Yancey County. Now, the cool thing about this, in addition to the $77,000 that we've used, when we put our money where our mouth is, the Community Foundation takes our commitment and goes to individuals that have this $160 million invested and say, here's a project that we think you might be interested in. And they've then taken our commitment and leveraged another $399,000 out of these funds to allow us to invest, as the Yancey Foundation, $476,000 on over 60 projects that nonprofits have presented to the Board of Directors over the last several years. The kind of projects that we support are education, the arts, people in need, the environment, economic development, and health. So this $476,000 has gone toward these projects.
Many of our young people have problems here. They come here with problems of their own, either social or academic problems. Each one of them, in most cases, will be the first of their entire family to walk across the stage and receive a full diploma, a full high school diploma.
We really believe arts education is important for our schools. We provide a number of programs, residencies, performances, and special projects and scholarships for area youth. This grant with Growing the Arts has provided us with an opportunity that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to pursue.
Most of the kids that we deal with are mostly have learning deficit problems, and the music seems to bring out the best in them.
In 2003, the Parkway Playhouse was a recipient of a grant from the Yancey Foundation that enabled the theater to conduct a feasibility study to look at expanding the theater's operations beyond just a summer-only repertory. The feasibility study uncovered many opportunities for the theater to grow and expand.
But we really didn't have any consistency of how the market looked. Everybody had their own tent, if they had a tent at all. It was a pretty hodgepodge look to it. Fortunately, the Yancey Foundation came through for us, and through a grant for us in the town provided these canopy tents, as you can see behind you, provided these tables, the chairs, some scales for weighing produce, and it just completely transformed the look of the farmers market.
One of our first contributors was the Yancey Foundation, and these local contributions made it possible for us to get larger grants from state foundations and federal foundations to finish our renovation.
Energy Exchange is the first landfill to gas project that is a business incubator. And what we do is run off of the methane from the old closed landfill down there to fuel our heating and energy inputs for our glass artists, our clay artists, very high energy intensity. It's a great benefit for them to start their business.
An exciting thing happened this past year. We had a special recession response fund drive with the help of many of you, we raised $18,000 and received a gift of $14,000 from the Foundation of Western North Carolina. These $32,000 was awarded to 7 different groups in Yancey County at a very difficult time in their business life. I can assure you that those people really appreciated this money during the recession of this past year.
I'm Cheryl Craigie, the Executive Director of Philanthropy and Marketing at Blue Ridge Regional Hospital and Foundation. And I'd like to thank the Yancey Foundation and the Community Foundation of Western North Carolina for our recent grants to help our Tow River Project Access clients. These are people that have lost not only their health benefits, but their access to prescription medications. And the grant from the Yancey Foundation helped us with their blood pressure medicine, their diabetes medicine, so that they could manage their chronic illnesses.
The Latino community in Yancey County has been seriously impacted. Last spring, the Yancey Foundation awarded Centro de Enlace recession response funds. The center distributed over $4,000 in aid to local families, helping them to keep their families warm and fed during what was a hard winter.
If we've had this much impact with $77,000, has let us invest $476,000 on 60 projects in these areas. Just imagine what we can do if we have a permanent endowment of $1 million.
But I hope this video has shown you that there is no better investment you can make in Yancey than to make a donation to the Yancey Foundation.
I am passionate about giving. And like all of you, I want to give back to my community. Let me tell you why I think giving to the Yancey Foundation is a great way to do that. My gift to the Yancey Foundation is an investment. And not just an investment for myself alone, but an investment in my community. My contribution to the Yancey Foundation stays in this county forever, producing a substantial return year after year, dollars to be spent to make life better in Yancey County.
The Yancey Foundation has set a challenging goal for the next 10 years. We hope to have $1 million invested by 2020. This is a huge undertaking, but with all of us working together, we can achieve this goal. We hope you can see the importance of this effort and join us by sending your contribution to the Yancey Foundation today.